All right, guys, gals, welcome back to SOS. I'm Staff Sergeant Badass. Today, I have another found on Amazon survival kit. And with a lot of panic, there's a lot of panic going on. I mean, we just recently had a G5 solar storm that didn't do anything, right? It affected a few things, but you want to keep in mind that this was what was the scared freaking everybody go run to your bunkers event that was found in a lot of prepper related literature. And I know a lot of people kind of freaked out about it, but not me. I didn't make a video about it. I didn't go on about it. And they say there's more events worser than this one to come. And then with all the cyber attacks possibly on water supply facilities and all that stuff going on. And then you've got conflict and war and talks of World War III. There's a lot of panic buying. So I like to show a lot of these kits that are found on Amazon before you go and buy them. See what's in them before you go and buy them. So a lot of folks like myself and you guys might make kits yourselves. But I like to go through these and show you guys kind of what's inside of them. So I've got this bag behind me, and we're going to pick it apart and see what's going on. This is the bag. I'm going to kind of turn you down here a little bit, and we'll see what's inside this thing. I know a lot of people had freaked out about the whole solar storm thing, because in reality, I mean, it would have affected the entire power grid. Everything would have went black. We would have been back to the 1800s style living, just like that. People don't realize how close it is, and it could be the hand that causes it. You know what I mean? I mean, it could be something. If you think about that, I didn't really talk much about it, but if you think about that, you got this nice. Okay, back to this. Right here at the top, you got this flap. Unsnaps. Is supposed to be for weatherproofing, right? Supposed to keep this all dry. It kind of seals the top of this because it's an open rucksack. So you open it up real wide, and you've got storage up here. I kind of want to point this stuff out. You're probably hearing my Cane Corso puppies in the background. Day-Day, aka Meg. Anyway, she had her puppies, and English Mastiff mixed with Cane Corso, which is Italian Mastiff. So it's going to be interesting. All right. So you got that little pouch there. You got a side pouch. I'm not here to talk about dogs. I'm here to talk about gear. You got straps on the side. You got another one of those pouches over here. So this is just the bag. I'm just going to go over the bag real quick. You got a pouch down here. Got two little straps here. Cute little little bottom piece there. And then over here you've got good shoulder straps. You've got a good waist strap. Waist straps are important. It keeps the bag off your shoulders. You don't want the bag on your shoulders. It sucks after a while. Take it from a Marine. Who knows? Shit sucks. Here we go. It sucks. Alright. Another good size bag here. Now, let's get to the contents. What do you get for all the money you spend? This is what I want to know. I'll put the link to this bag below for any of you that are like, I just want to go stare at this for a minute. Alright, so you end up with this. I think it's a bag full of stuff. That's kind of what I feel going on in here. There's more stuff in here, and I've got to go through it. Now, let's just kind of start from the top over here. So you got your alcohol prep pads, whole bunch of those. There's some just standard bandages, butterfly bandages, standard bandages. My wife would be laughing right now. She's an ER nurse, so she's like ER trauma nurse, but she'd be laughing at that. She's like, little bandages, that's cute. I think, you know how they count their items when a kit says it's got like 250 items? So you got one of these, there you go. That's a little bracelet, paracord. Like you got a whistle, ferro rod. There's your striker. You can take that out too. A lot of people don't do that, but that's supposed to slide out. Compass. There we go. Anyway, got some gloves. These are rugged. I actually kind of dig these. Check these out. These are thick. These are kind of cool. I mean, these actually feel pretty tough. They don't feel like your standard garden gloves. You would think garden gloves. I'm just glad to see they're not like just plain Jane white garden gloves. At least there's something. They're very tough texture. All right. Oh, these are nice. Get your fire going with these things. Let me just try and open that up. Just rip that open. These are good. You pull these out, and you blow through here. You put, or you can blow. Actually, I think you just blow through here. I've used it like this. I can't remember doing it like that. So you put that into your fire. I know I sound stupid. It's all good. I hardly ever have one of these with me when I'm out camping or making fires, but I usually have one in a kit somewhere around here. But you just put that in there, wet conditions, and you just blow, and it gets everything real hot. It's kind of like you ever take a leaf blower to a fire and you get it real hot, and then when you get it real hot, you kick the fire out, and then you let all the embers kind of smoke it and burn everything. That's kind of how we do brushes and stuff like that around here, like big piles of brush you got to get rid of. But it's kind of how that works. You put that in your kit. It just helps you get wet fires going. Little tweezers. That's a bottle holder. You put that around your water bottle, and then you clip it on here. And then you clip that to your side, or you clip it to your bag. And it carries your little water bottle. And there's some paracord. It's not real paracord. It's that cheap stuff. Get some, oh my goodness. They shouldn't even have put those in there. Those are supposed to be scissors. It's one of those cheap flashlights. Telescopes, got a little Cree LED in it. I don't believe there's any batteries in it. Nope, no batteries. But it is a fairly decent flashlight. I've got many of these. They actually work, but you know these are not very expensive. All right, there's your survival saw, camp saw, whatever you want to do. It's put your fingers through it. Throw it around the tree. You throw it around the tree, and then you put your fingers through it and pull back and forth. You got your little fishing kit. You got enough stuff here to irritate you. Right here, I'm gonna turn you down a little bit so you can see kind of what I'm looking at here. You got your little fish kit here. It's got your line and hooks. You got some jute cord. Looks like it's got, you know, the beeswax and jute. That stuff works really good for making fires. You can make this stuff yourself. Just get yourself some jute cord. It comes in big spools, and then you just soak it in your beeswax, and you got the same thing. They've got it twisted here together in a big rope. You got some medical tape. Whole bunch of these. These are actually very useful. I can use these for like 90 million different things. I know you see this here and it's like, that's ridiculous. You know, I could probably think of one thing, but I could think of a million things to use that for. This rubber band here is technically it's one of those like disposable tourniquet kind of things. That's what this is actually for. So you take this. I wouldn't recommend it for everybody, because some people, they're thick, like thick people. Their skin's too thick. They got too much meat or fatty tissue, and it cuts into them, and it's really hard to get it off. So these are very difficult to remove, but they will stop the bleeding. It works more, pets and kids works better for that. All right, it's like a little survival whistle type thing. That's cute. Got a carabiner, not for rock climbing. It does have that. It's actually a cool looking carabiner. There's some more jute. You got a glow stick, and then these things. Now, I haven't really cared much for these. These are like your check in the box. Okay, I added a rain poncho. It'll work, but it's thinner than a Walmart plastic bag. I'm just going to point that out. This is thinner than a hefty trash bag or a dollar store float trash bag. You just look how thin that is. It's very disappointing. You see how thin that is? It's very thin. And I mean, I'm just going to kind of pull it. Let's just kind of pull it a little bit, see how much test it is. It's not much. That thing gets snagged on one little thorn around here would tear this thing to pieces. Let's move this stuff to the side. Let's see what else we got here. There's some more stuff in here. It's a pretty deep bag. What we got here? Q-tips. I wonder if they counted them. It's probably 25 Q-tips. I don't know. What's this thing? Here we go. This thing again comes with a lanyard. I always like this. It's a spoon, it's a whistle, and it's a knife and a can opener. It's got a little saw back here. That's for like scaling fish. That's what that's for. That's for scaling fish. A lot of folks don't know that. I think that's kind of neat though. That's just a crazy looking spork. Hey, it does the job. You know what I mean? I don't know how much it's worth though. I don't know what I would value that at. Emergency blanket. That's a good. I mean, you could probably use that for maybe a shelter or something. What else we got? Another glow stick. What are we getting? Here we go. What's this thing? Oh, we got one of these things. Oh, those things are just great. They have so many uses. Compass and all kinds of stuff. But I mean, I've got like a whole drawer full of these things. You know what I mean? After so many kits, you're like, dude, what the heck? Anything else in that bag? We got this thing here. I just want to make sure. I don't want to disappoint you. Let's see what this thing is. It's a cool pouch. What is this? What is this thing? Oh, we got some crazy contraptions going on here. I got a lanyard for it. That goes to this. What's this thing? Oh, knife. Oh, knife here. Woo! Glass breaker. Pretty simple little knife. I cut myself with it. I'm up to date on my technics. It's all good. Alright, so that's empty. Let's see what this is. What's this thing? Holy moly. What is this? I like that coating. That's pretty rugged. I like the wrap on it. I'm trying to be honest. These are great for throwing. You know, I actually have one of these as a throwing knife. I can nail every freaking time throwing one of these. It's insane. You can go straight Patriot with somebody with one of these things. I never understood the bolt patterns and stuff on here. Seatbelt cutter, sure. But I mean, you could probably use that for skinning in some cases. You could probably use this for skinning. It'd be kind of hard to get in some spots, I tell you. It dull quick. You ever skin something? It dulls fast. You got to keep a sharpener on you. That's why people always like, I tell them, pack a sharpener. And it's like, oh, it's just more weight. You ain't ever been hunting before, have you? Anyway, so this, yes, this actually is a great. It's cheap, but it is a great little. I wouldn't use it for chopping a bunch of wood or anything, but you know what I mean. It'd be great for throwing at somebody. Most people don't throw things because it's like, you know, I just threw my weapon at them. Why'd I do that? But if you're good, you're good. The heck in the world? All right. What are you? Oh, wow. Here we go. Now we got all this stuff going on. Boy, that thing is oiled. Measuring. That's sharp. That's actually really sharp, believe it or not. I ain't kidding. That's actually sharp. I'm not playing with you. This is nuts. I mean, I never seen teeth like that. I ain't never seen teeth that fine on there like that. That's pretty crazy. Like little piranha teeth. And you got a cutter here. So this would go, you know, in different angles. You tighten this up, right? Obviously, it should go the other way. So it's just basic E-tool. You know what I mean? Entrenching tool. For those of you weirdos out there that are going to correct me. That comes off. You got a whistle in there. So we got to have more whistles. So how many whistles do I have so far? Like 3? Boy, I'm making sure I'm calling for help. I guess if I bring 2 buddies, I guess they can cry for help with me. Help! Glass breaker. Lanyard hole there. That screws actually looks pretty nice. I'm just going to be honest. What's this? Woo! There we go. Now we can go straight dagger. What's that screw into here? That's cool. There we go. Got that all fixed up. Boy, you can just go Street Fighter on somebody with this. And I'm assuming this just goes in here. Putting it together. I had Legos as a kid. Trust me. I know what I'm doing. Slap this guy together. And that's actually a decent shovel. I just hate these. I'm going to be honest about one thing that annoys me with these. And it's not, this is thick. I mean, this ain't, I don't picture that breaking or anything. It's not like the other ones I've had that just obviously the shovel's going to bend backwards because it's so cheap. But it's the spinning. I hate that. You got to get some kind of Loctite. You get some thread lock. You got to put some Loctite on these threads right here because that's annoying. It'll come loose in a heartbeat. But get yourself some Loctite red. Once you get it singed and you're keeping it like that, and just slap it on the back of your backpack. Don't even bother putting it back in this thing. Put the cover on it. Fold this down to save some room. Just fold that down like that. Close it up. I'm being honest with you. Just it won't let you close it up, but you can lock it pretty good right there. There you go. Just do it like this and just mount it to the back of your bag. If you have one of these, I would let's turn this around. I'd take this thing here, honestly, and come up with a way to mount that to the back of your bag like that, or off to the side or something, you know what I mean? Because do some thread lock on it. Then if you ever really need that poker knife, you can dig it out. Or if you don't like this sort of thing, just get a regular entrenching tool, you know what I mean? They're like 20 bucks. But see, you start breaking up the price of stuff, and that's where it all comes into money. But that's it right there. You rate it. I'll let you be the judge. I say, it's probably not worth the price, but then again, it might be. The bag's not crap, you know, and you got a couple of decent tools here. I mean, if you're putting together a kit as a spare, you know, I put together spares, spare kit. You get people that get evacuated from their areas, or they leave their area and come to you because you're family or you just know each other so well. Make sure they've provided provisions on top of that. If they know they're coming to you, you better have them bring you some buckets of beans and rice and keep them at your home for the occasion that they come and visit. So always keep that in mind. Beans, bullets, and Band-Aids. You need all of those. And just keep repeating all that and doing it again and again and again. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Go check out the link. God bless. Take care. Stay sane.